All right. I have to say, Leilani, I have learned lots of things. You have taught me about Ryka, made for women, by women, and we'll talk a little bit more about that this time so that you really understand, because I didn't get it before you came, particularly as somebody, you know, I'm not terribly tall. I'm 5'6", but I wear a size 10. My Uncle Kenny used to tease me that if my foot kept growing, I'd just have to wear the boxes and they wouldn't have shoes for me, but he was only teasing me. And I used to bite every time because I was young and I had big feet. But a lot of times what would happen is women's shoes way back then, because you know I'm in the age of possibilities a lot longer than Leilani is in the age of possibilities. So there wasn't a lot, and my foot used to, particularly my heel would come out, and my foot would not be supported. My shoes didn't fit correctly. Ryka came along 30 years ago and said enough is enough. We need to make shoes for a woman's foot, and that's what these are all about. You've never seen these at this price before. They are 40% off. You are here at the right time, my friends. Her name is Rae4, R-A-E-4. She's a combo of leather and fabric, medium 5 through 10, half and whole 11 and 12, wide 6 through 10, half and whole size 11. Again, I can't promise you that every color will be in your size, but put your size in first and then you'll find out. Here's dusty blue. Listen, for $40.99, how cute are these going to look? And I think, like me, you're going to be happily surprised when you get, instead of just black and white sneakers, some other colors. Look at this peachy pink. And this is the color of sherbet. What do you think?
Yes, yes. Creamsicle.
Creamsicle.
Too, yeah.
Yep, definitely. Yeah. Really, really cool. Here's vapor gray. Oh, that's nice. Look how pretty that is, that vapor gray. Wow.
And I like the
minty. You want to see more?
The minty on the midsole on that one.
Yes, thank you for pointing that out. White, there's your brilliant white, all white.
So good.
Black, and that has a white outsole. And then lilac taupe.
So pretty.
It is so
If your size
pretty.
is in that, get that one. That one you will love.
I love the way you said that.
That's the one, I wore that one the most. I was like,
oh, really?
So good.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. I loved, because it functioned as a neutral. Like, it was just one of those things where you're like, it's a color, but it really, goes with everything. So the color palette that we did with the Rae4 is beautiful. My gosh, this price, I love it. Especially, so if you already got, a pair, earlier in the season and you just kind of want, the next pair, get it. Because I know as women, especially right now, we're thinking of the people we have to take care of and getting things for other family members. Treat yourself, especially when it's a clearance sale price. That if you're like, oh, I really need a new pair of sneakers, but I don't want to pay $100, get this so that you can continue to take care of yourself and go for those daily walks. We know, so much that, we do so much for everybody else, but sometimes we put ourselves last, as far as priorities. I want you to go out for those walks. This is a lace-up fitness walking shoe so that it is getting in exercise snacks. That's what I want to say. You don't have to go overboard and be like, okay, I'm going to do 10 miles in a day. No, just move a little bit more than yesterday,
Yeah.
And this gives you that traditional style of the leather overlays, the mesh and the fabric for breathability, and what you feel with the leather overlays, because we have a lot of slip-on styles that are fully knit uppers all the way around. By giving you those overlays, it's going to give your foot a little bit more structure and a hug. So you're going to feel support side to side. You're going to feel more support at the back of the heel. And all of those things matter, especially if you are, going someplace on vacation and you're going to be on your feet all day long, or even just, again, your normal daily tasks.
You're going to be walking, maybe you're going to Europe and you're going to be sightseeing and you're going to be on cobblestones and you're going to want to, not miss a thing. Or maybe you are someone, I walk my grand dog every day when I get home from work. And trust me, there are days when I'm like, I don't really feel like walking you.
Right.
But she looks
when
at
it's 100
me.
degrees outside.
Yes, exactly. I try to do it then early in the morning. But it's good once I get out there and get going. But you need the right sneakers to protect you. Plus, these are adorably fun. They're very lightweight as well, Leilani.
Yes, extremely lightweight. You're gonna think there's nothing in the box, but it believe me, it is. And so what you want to like see with this is how much cushioning we have underneath, your heel strike area that, it's built up a bit. Now I would call this like a moderate amount of support. It's not going to be like your highest level of arch support or
Okay.
anything like that. It's right down the middle. So you know your foot. But again, our insole is removable. So if you need more of a lift underneath your arch and you have your own podiatrist provided insole, take ours out, put yours in. We have flex grooves. So again, the idea is to have minimal resistance so that your feet are not under a lot of stress when you're on your feet all day long or when you're walking, that this actually relieves the tension underneath your feet. So that's the idea with this. Keep it lightweight, keep it easy to take your steps in so that movement feels better during your day.
And you taught me a long time ago, don't only run with one pair of sneakers. If you
Yes.
can get yourself that second pair of sneakers, then you can alternate days and it helps your sneakers last longer, and they just feel better. I always am. Well, my favorite thing is sort of like when you put a new set of sheets on the bed. When I get new sneakers, I love it because it reminds me of how long, too long, that I kept my old sneakers, and really
Yes.
how much I need it when it comes to the support, how this part, and I don't care how much you paid for your sneakers. If you're out there walking, you're standing in them all day long. Eventually, everybody's breaks down. Ryka is made for women, so it will be fit better in the heel. There's room for all of your toes. This has an extreme amount of padding, which I absolutely love and adore.
Me too.
It doesn't come up too high, so it never nips you like around your ankle bone. Try them. You don't like them, you can ship them back to us. I mean, that's the nice thing. But you are getting fun. This probably is the greatest selection of colors we're going to have for you. Dusty blue, peachy pink, vapor gray, and then check out brilliant white if you love a good white sneaker. Here is your black. And then the lilac taupe, which Leilani
Get that one.
200 remaining there, Leilani. We're taking your
Yeah.
advice, definitely.